Do this vaccine is you are not dumb by San Diego Wapala. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. You are so much more. You are so much smarter than you think you are.
Yeah.
Like, you are so much more intelligent than you fucking think.
Yeah.
Or, no, than you know you are. Really. I should be in bed right now. And it's stressing me the fuck out. But I was laying in bed,
Yeah.
lights out, man. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm tired of shit. Listen, you haven't engaged your curiosity.
Yeah.
You aren't doing things for yourself. You're not prioritizing yourself. You're not thinking. Like, you're not, I can just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you go through stages, right? And you're in like a sort of survival
Yeah.
state maybe. And all you can think about is the pain and the troubles that you're going through. But like, fuck, you are capable of changing that. And listen, once you do, like, once you get on self improvement, once you
Yeah.
improve your own health, your own habits, your own mood, like, once you let yourself fall and accept that it's okay to be where you are. Today I learned, like, and this is huge for me, like, I'm gonna make so much with that. I want to write about that. Like, I don't even want to say it in this video right now because I'm just giving it away.
Yeah.
But you being weak literally makes you strong, because I am pretty weak. Like, I was brought up soft. I conditioned myself to be weak, and still look at me. Never giving up, always fighting, fighting and fighting, always going to war with myself, always pushing myself to be better, putting myself in discomfort, leaning far into the unknown, you
Yeah.
know, barely managing sometimes, and sometimes not managing at all, right? Because I'm pretty weak, or I'm pretty, this and that, whatever. But look at
I'm
me
weak
now.
too. Yeah.
I'm strong because I still keep fucking going. Like,
Yeah.
I just do. I don't give myself an excuse. Other people are so much stronger than me. That doesn't disqualify
I
me
keep
from
going too. Yeah.
trying. And look at other people who are, you know, way less fortunate than I am and are so much stronger than I am. They're way more stable. They don't complain. They just do, you know. And that can be in any fucking space. Whoever you are. Other people are more creative. Other people don't care about putting their art out there. They do anyways. Or maybe
Yeah.
they are not afraid of showing their emotions. Or maybe, like, whatever it is for you. That's the thing. That's why being your hero works. Because it just matters to you. It depends, what is it that,
Yeah.
what's your challenge. That's why it's so fucking beautiful. You know, being your hero is like using self improvement as a base to elevate yourself in order to put yourself out there too.
Yeah.
And no, fuck the putting yourself out there. It's being your hero is using self improvement to elevate yourself in order to face your fears and to, like, be the person who you need to be, which is, who did you need in the past,
Yeah.
and who do you want to be now? Like,
Yeah.
who would you want to be in the future? Like, it just fucking works so fucking well. If you
Yeah.
haven't yet, you need it. In the description, Hero Academy. You'll see me there. We can talk there. Um, I never, I think now I use my brain. Sounds so stupid or weird. I thought my whole life I was fucking dumb. Really, like, I was in school, bully kid, ADHD, never did my homework. I fucking hated homework. I
Yeah.
didn't like math. I hated writing. I hated books. Never read a book until I was 21.
Yeah.
And now I am writing for myself, for you. Well, I mean, I like what I write, which is pretty cool. So, you know, Letters to a Hero, you can find it as well in the description. The it's just I don't look. I am just getting to. I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm just like really letting go and really stopping my like to pull my punches and really like I don't care anymore. You know, really getting there slowly. You know, who knows? I might wake up tomorrow and feel very differently because I am very unstable. See, and I want to make something clear too. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like some people. I mean, I really don't know. I don't watch my own videos, but um, if I'm already gonna put myself out there, I want to clarify that I'm not perfect, and that's
Yeah.
I'm very strong on that. I can be actually. Let's see, I have it right here. Um, Writing gives you clarity, man,
Yeah.
and in Hero Academy, everybody who writes, you help someone else out. So at my worst, I can be very dramatic, overly sensitive, irrational, unstable, unfair to myself. I release my anger irrationally. I always find the negative in everything, or even when things are, even when times are good, I still find a way to just put myself through pain. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I don't stand up for myself, or at least those are the my life's hurdles, right? Um, so some of them, anyways, or most of them. Look, the point is you can change. I've done a big 180, and it doesn't mean that I'm not myself anymore, right? It's just that I'm better. I am better.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, I think back, I look back, and I just think to myself, like, fuck, if I had just been stronger, if I had just been more resilient, more stable,
Yeah.
but I don't mean that as in, I wish I could change it. I just, I see the potential, right? The untapped potential. And I don't blame myself anymore. I don't blame myself no longer. And look, I'm not here to say, you gotta toughen up and not cry around and stuff like that. Like, I cried today,
Yeah.
actually, because I felt very lonely and stuck. And I don't know, man. And that's valid. It really is. It really is. It really is. It's not valid to think that the whole world is against you, because
Yeah.
it isn't. But like, if you feel that way, I think I did feel that way a little bit actually today, and I noticed myself going back to very old habits. Like, shit, you know, there was a chance for me to belong to a group, like to partake, in the group activity or the vibe, or
Yeah.
to just not be an outsider. And I just put myself back in that position of like, no, I'm a loser. I don't fit in. Like, that's my role. That's who I am. I used to play that role. In school.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Um, I took. I don't know. It's like it's not only about like what happens to you on the outside, or like how people bring you down. Like, the worst thing you could do to yourself is bring yourself down.
Yeah.
I went through and I've written about this. I went through the largest, biggest self sabotage ever, of my life. Just not standing up for myself, making myself believe that I'm stupid, that I am a loser, and acting on it. You know, like, you embody what it is that you think. It's difficult. Because some people might say, oh well, you can't just think around like all the time like you're the shit, because
Yeah.
you become insensitive and you don't, um, you don't care about others anymore. You become a narcissist, this and that. It's like, really,
Yeah.
really though. I think you can. I can be a narcissist at times. Yeah. And there's also this thing about like what I mean by this is like, of course you shouldn't be, right? But what about your personality, or what about how those things shape you into who you are, right? Because there's always going to be people that are very different to you, right? Now, and that's the beauty of it, right? Some people are going to be very cold because they're very scared, they're like, maybe they're exhausted, or whatever. And for example, I feel like maybe what it is, or who it is that I am becoming, you know is someone who is turning out to be kind of like showing to be very sort of, maybe a little bit colder, maybe a little bit tougher on
Yeah.
the outside, but actually, I'm a fucking big teddy bear. And why is that? Because, well, not a teddy bear, I'm just a fucking, you know
Mm.
a clunk of craziness, and just, I don't know, that I'm trying to not sound corny, but that's just, uh, like, it's cool, like today I felt so bad, man, and
Yeah.
now I'm feeling really sort of loving myself quite a bit, because I'm in my zone. I'm in the, you know, fucking, let's get our shit together back, like let's fucking roll,
Yeah.
let's stop holding, the punches, fuck all those unnecessary feelings of putting yourself down for no fucking
Yeah.
reason. Like, it's time to fucking get moving. There's a point where you gotta say, all right, all right, you know, and that, I believe, comes after letting it all out. After crying, after saying, fuck, man, I feel so alone. I just wish, there was someone there to give me a hug. Even after, whatever it is that you put yourself through, right? Even if, like me, you isolate yourself, right? And that's a mistake for sure, but like, it depends. What was the fucking reason? And the reason for me is like, hey, I depend on others all the time. I need others to tell me, or to define my worth, so that I know. And I don't love myself enough, so I'm gonna spend some time with myself until I
Yeah.
figure this shit out. And that's the thing. You can figure shit out. You just have to be willing to figure shit out. And I'm really understanding that now. Like, I see people who I look up to, and who I used to look up to, and the typical motivational videos that you see online,
Yeah.
and I understand it. I understand it now. Oh my fucking god! I've been saying that meme for like all day, and like, look at how I'm closing it off now.
Yeah.
I understand it now. It really is about like getting strong, like the fucking,
Yeah.
get moving, start, just do it, just, get stronger, you know, it's and what I was just talking about, fucking tapping into that potential that you have. And I think that is inherent. I do think, okay, not a lot of things are inherent. Some things that you're born with. I saw something that said some people are just born fighters, right? And maybe so, okay. Um, and maybe not, because, well, either way, what I'm trying to say is, look, maybe you weren't born with uh, strength.
Yeah.
Maybe you weren't born with the talent. Maybe you weren't born with um, the discipline, or the willingness, or the self love, or whatever the fuck it is. Um, but maybe you're weak. Maybe you're really weak. Maybe you're very soft. You're very weak. Whatever it might be, right? Maybe you're unwilling to show your fucking to tap into your emotions, like, does that disqualify you from fighting? No. Wait, did I say this already? I'm so tired. Yeah, just fucking, you know, I suck at so many fucking things, and still I try, man. You know, it's like it's the you can be talented and not have the discipline to see it through, which is something I've also done. You know, growing up, I was very talented at a lot of things, and I didn't continue them because I just wasn't disciplined. You know, maybe it wasn't my thing. Sure, whatever. But there's something that I was lacking. There's something I can work on, right? That's the person
Yeah.
I needed to be. I needed to be more disciplined. I needed to be more resilient. I needed to stand up for myself and say, fuck you. I don't care what it is that you think about me. See what I'm doing now? You see? I'm building balance. I'm figuring myself out. I'm figuring shit out. I need a purpose. No, I want purpose. I need a direction. Okay, I can build a direction. I can just, you know, okay, who is it that I want to be? Again, being my hero. Okay, who is it? What do I want out of life? There you go. I actually, in Hero Academy, I show you exactly how I did it. It's just very fucking simple. I'll tell you right now. It's just a Pinterest dream board. Like, you know, what is it that I want my life to look like? I explain a little bit more in detail, of course, there, but it's just like I'm. I don't want to come off as I feel so like wow, man. Like
Yeah. Wow.
it's so it's so annoying because in
Yeah.
retrospect, and maybe right now I'm like super. I don't know what it is, man. I just and getting a hug and talking with my mom on the phone
Yeah.
and things like that, they matter too. I'm not one of them, okay? I'm not one of those. Yeah? But there's no way that I can possibly tell you that trying to get stronger doesn't work for me, or that this like self-improvement stuff, like I have my very different view on it, I believe.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lie to you, you know? It's not okay to stay weak. It's okay to be weak, but it's not okay to stay weak. That shit fucking helped me way back. When I heard that, it was like a fucking thank you, you know? I think what I've always really wanted was someone to just tell me, like, hey man, what's all this fucking crying around for when nothing's going on, Or what's this, um, why are you taking that seriously? What's going on, buddy? You know? Now, here's the thing. I don't regret anything, ever. Um, it's not about like what happened in my past or this and that. I
Yeah.
say that I'm broken because all I do is go back in time to
Yeah.
try and fix it, to try and find out what's the reason, or to just draw energy
Yeah.
and hatred from it, because like that's the only way that I can push myself forward. That's why I'm a broken machine. It's like a broken robot,
A broken
the ones that
welcome.
like
Yeah.
they keep doing the same action even though like the arm is like broken,
Yeah.
already. Like they're punching a wall and like they don't even have a hand anymore, because they've been punching for like 20 years. Do they have like a fucking an atomic battery in them so they can run forever? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Mm.
um I was laying in bed and I said, yeah, whatever, I like what I write, I like what I say,
I
so that's
like
cool.
why too. Yeah.
And there's people who do enjoy it, so I need to
Yeah.
I gotta keep going, I gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just fuck, I'm so fucking happy and proud of
Yeah.
yeah. just such a shame that I don't like I feel bad for the people who are gonna say things like my success is in like unimportant, or that I haven't achieved anything, or that one day maybe that I got lucky, or that I was, yeah, that nothing was earned. You know, I think sometimes like when I'm because it's not like I vlog everything I do, right? I actually
Yeah.
uploaded one vlog, but it was a bit. I mean, I don't know. You don't see like everything I do, right? And
Yeah.
sometimes I think maybe I should show it, but I don't think so, man. Because one of the things I realize is like, hey, I tend to do the work when everybody watches. So I gotta start doing stuff when nobody watches, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's kind of hypocritical because I'm telling you, oh, look, I do so much stuff when nobody watches. Like, it kind of loses the point. So, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of hate on myself tomorrow for that, but whatever. Bro, who's knocking on the fucking wall
Yeah,
at
you
like what?
knocking on the wall.
Oh, 11:40? Holy crap. Yes, and I'm still up at 11:40, I know. Yeah. You know, I feel like I feel like everybody's gonna come at me because I'm the guy that's telling you to go to sleep, but I'm still awake, right?
Yeah.
Well, goes to show, hey, I'm not perfect at all. Yeah, I want to just be myself unapologetically and just be better and be stronger, man. And there's also a thing, look, I really don't, I think, you know, we're human beings, and to sort of say that the intellectual is disconnected with the body
Yeah.
is bullshit. I really do fucking believe in that. Why, like, there was some really cool quote that said when one day when the warriors and the one day when I don't remember exactly how it goes, but one day when warriors and political figures are no longer indistinguishable, chaos will erupt or something, or like there will be just a lost connection. They won't be able to understand each other, and it kind of makes sense. Like, when you look at, I think was it the Greeks or also the Romans?
Yeah.
The politicians were warriors too. So something about that, I don't know,
Yeah.
and just kind of, I just really dislike. I really dislike it when people have the opportunity to take care of their body and get stronger physically, and just don't do it, ignoring and or no, it's such a shame. And what I think I dislike is when
Yeah.
people sort of just put it off as like it's not important. Like,
Yeah.
all that matters is what you got up here, and it's like,
Yeah.
I think we're I think we're so over that. Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. But though. Yeah.
I thought you're smart enough to see that that's not true, aren't you? Like, it's so hypocritical. The intellectuals who claim, I know I'm getting so off track, but, you know, the intellectuals who claim to, that the intellectuals that claim that working out is unnecessary, and that, it's just, it's so ironic. Anyways, I want to leave with one message to you,
Yeah.
and that is to check my links in the description. No, listen, cry, let it out,
Yeah.
accept who you are, fully embrace it, love yourself,
Yeah.
and go to war. Fight that inner battle seriously, you know, and you, like, it really does get better, you know. ask for help if you need to. I went to therapy for like 3 years. It took me 1 year to even realize I could change, to even imagine that I could change, to even understand like, hey, it's okay for me to be me and things like that, and I don't know, you gotta not be afraid of taking on more responsibility and just look at me as someone that isn't reinventing the wheel and someone who's just trying and someone who's just really, I don't know, I don't know. I'd never know how to end these videos really. I'm gonna start saying go to sleep at the end of the videos. How about that? I don't know. Tell me what you think. Um, yeah, and fucking thank you for watching. I don't. It gets to me, kind of like I don't know how to. Uh, you know, it's like I don't know, close to almost 50,000 people now
Yeah.
subscribed, and I don't know, man. Just thank you. Um, wow, I just made a dream come true right there. I very genuinely said thank you to a lot of people subscribing. That's fucking insane. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, yeah, look, just you keep doing you.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving my videos a chance.
You're welcome.
I don't want to come off or seem someone I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not perfect,
Nobody is. Yeah.
and I'm just I just want to be my own hero,
Yeah.
really. So yeah, just I want to make my own mistakes.
Yeah.
I want to be willing to take the hits. I want to be able to take on more responsibility, to face ridicule, to face confrontation, all these things that kind of scare me, and yeah,
Yeah.
make my 8-year-old happy and my 80-year-old proud. So yeah, and just yeah, stop worrying so much. That's what I want to do. Stop sort of being apologetic about my existence all the time, and yeah, and yeah, live a good life. I don't know. I'm just like you,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know. It seems to me like a lot of people who watch me are also people pleasers. So, ex people pleasers. I don't know. I'm not anymore. Or it seems
Yeah.
like it gets better, right?
Yeah.
It really does. And sleep well. Have a good night.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. That was you're not done by San Diego Wablo. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. and click the bell so you can be notified when below in what but yeah, like in Anna Montana's song, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes.